So today we're gonna fill up the trenches with the backhoe. It's super dusty again. Boah. The rest we flatten with the other shovel. So we filled up the trenches again. Only the faucets are peeking out. And that's where I want to connect the houses later. I think it's a good idea because this way I don't have to reopen the main pipes and only remove the faucets where I want to connect the house. And in the meantime, I can use the faucets to put a garden hose, so I have water everywhere on my property. That's how it looks finished. I flattened everything. And that's where the water meter goes. And here I put a little pipe with a cap, which you can open. And there you can turn off the water for the whole property. Today the guys from the water company are here, from the Asada in Paraíso. They are digging the hole. Down there is the main pipeline. And from there it has to go across the street to my water pipe. The hole is pretty deep, like 80 centimeters. This poor guy has to dig through the whole street, almost 80 centimeters deep. That can take a while. That's where a backhoe would be handy, but they are doing everything by hand, by switching with each other. Now they are tapped already in the pipeline and put a little switch so you can turn it off. But this will be filled with soil, so you can't reach it later anyway. And there it goes all the way to my property. You just have to dig a small trench. That's how the water meter looks like. It has to go a little bit in the soil and then it will be connected. And the water meter has to be outside of the property and the electricity inside. This wooden post is my border. That's why the water meter is outside. Now they are connecting the pipes. The water meter is finally connected and it already works. And they are filling up the holes already. So I finally have water on my property. Oh yeah. Today I wanna move everything out of my container and make a whole cleanup inside to make it a little bit more livable inside, because I want to move as soon as possible while I'm building my guest house. But right now it's a bit messy inside. That's how it looks outside. I just threw everything there and moved it out of the way. And now I will try to put up this metal locker, which is kind of heavy. So I have to get it out of the car now alone and put it inside of the container. So I finally finished the metal locker. It was pretty complicated to put everything together because the instructions really suck. Only 5 little pictures which you have to figure out. But now it's up, and that's where I want to put all my tools, so I can lock everything in case the workers also come inside. I have a safe place, and before everything was laying on the ground. In my opinion, the color fits pretty well to the rest. Now I just have to put everything in, and then it already looks much cleaner. Much more organized. I've put everything on this side so I have more space here, and also put the tools inside. Already feels much more comfortable in here. Good morning. Today I'm on my way to Santa Cruz, which is like the next small town in the area, to get my electricity. Because first of all I need the electricity to build for the tools, but also maybe I want to live already in the container, so I definitely need the electricity. So yeah, it's the same like in every other country. You have to go to like the offices to get the papers and the stuff, so this is also part of like moving to another country. But usually they're super friendly. And I hope they speak a little bit of English, because my Spanish is not so good yet. But yeah, let's see. So this is the Cope Guanacaste. Let's see how it looks inside. Today the guys from the electricity are here. He's cutting off half of the tree so the power cable has enough space. I don't really like it. He cut down all the tree, but what can I do? He's installing the cable. And he's connecting the wires with my pole. It's really bad with the cable going through the tree, but this is the only mast on this side in the street, so I have no other choice. And my neighbor did the same on this side. Now he's attaching the electric meter. And it's already working. Now I have to test it in the container. There's only one plug connected so far, but that should be already enough to use the tools and charge my batteries. So let's try. So I finally have my electricity and water, which was really one of the biggest hurdles so far, because it took me almost 3 months to get everything. And you might have not noticed it in the videos, but it was also a lot of stress and it took a lot of nerves, because I had to deal with the authorities and there was a lot of bureaucracy involved. But now I finally have it and I'm really happy, because now the real work can start. Because without the electricity I couldn't even use any tools. So now I can really start and I'm looking forward to it. And in my next video I'm gonna plant my first plants to make everything a little bit more green. And in the last episode you can watch again how I laid down the power lines. Until next time, pura vida.